What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a new game for the channel. I have played this game a lot. It's called Osiris New Dawn. It has been around for a while. It's an early access game, but it has been in early access for a long time. So it's pretty well polished at this point. What I'm gonna do though for you guys is start anew and have something fresh. So when you first start, you get the option to select your class. This is relatively new update, not that new, but relatively. Anyways, you can see here that it has science for scientists. Rangers are most well-rounded. Marines are going to be all about combat and shooting stuff. Engineers are very good at building stuff. So I'm going to start out with the Ranger, the most well-rounded one. Okay, you do get to pick your colors, so that's pretty cool. Primary, secondary. Oh wow, that is too much brown. There we go. Detail, which is just like little things. See? Yeah. Go ahead and pick a gray. There we go. That's gonna work for me. Heights, heads, all that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. As we go down the list, let's go random. Wow, that was weird. Click through the randoms. Big old head. Anyways, pick it. Speeds and healths and strengths and staminas. I like to have a lot of stamina and a lot of health, so I'm gonna go ahead and make those even. Just because, yeah, being able to run for a long time is very awesome. And now we get to pick a couple things here. We have a few things in combat to pick. Doesn't really matter what you pick, but I would say, obviously, you're going to want certain things. So I'm going to go and pick pretty much the base model of everything. I wouldn't worry about this stuff too much, just because that's a little further down the road. This should be awesome. Let's go ahead and change that to Jacob's Noobness, which I'm not actually a noob in this game. I have about 50 hours into, which I typically try to avoid. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention and we're already having a problem. You start off and you have to fix your thing. So look to your left, patch tape, push 3, push that, bam. We no longer have a leak. So we are crash landed really quickly into the game. Push number 4. Use that. Find the door is jammed. Equip your chisel with number 6 and whack it open. Okay. And then we exit the pod. Let's double check to make sure we have everything. Looks like we do. There, we turn it up a bit. That is the start. We have just crash landed on this alien planet. We have this little guy. What's this? Osiris personal assistant. So he'll pretty much just do whatever you tell him to. He's pretty cool. You can pick stuff up, which I highly recommend. F is going to be that. I keep forgetting the button for that. And before you take off, definitely explore this region, like where you start off, very thoroughly, because there's going to be just stuff everywhere that you're going to want for sure. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just pick all this crapola up. Now, I haven't really described what the game is. Osiris New Dawn is a survival space game with a lot of building and stuff like that. It is also a very gorgeous game if you are able to run it at pretty high settings, which I have a 1060. I'm on the PC, obviously, not a console or anything like that. And I'm running this on excellent settings. There are a lot of filters and stuff that go into this game to make it beautiful. So if you are able to run them, it definitely adds to the game. If some people don't like them, that's fine. You don't have to run them. You can turn them off and just have like ultra crisp and clear everything. For me, I prefer to let the developers tell me what they think I should play it as and just run it in default mode. Look at this. I would have missed this pod section, another part that we kind of need. There we go. Space, space, space. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. I don't think he wants to jump. Spacebar is jump, in case you're wondering why I was yelling space. And if you hold it, it's like hover. Because we are on an alien planet with super low gravity. Not super low, with relatively low gravity. Once I mined all of this stuff, oh my gosh, there's more? Okay, anyways, we're going to run over here. But we will eventually need to find food, water, shelter, basic survival necessities in the world. This is a game I've been trying to get. Oh wow, it's upside down. Okay, onto my like game night repertoire for a while. A lot of people are worried about it being early access, so they try to avoid it, and I don't blame them. A lot of time, early access games can be disappointing, but this one I feel like has come a long way and is always being developed further. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away with E and just have a look around. So here we go. Even though I am on excellent settings, the game is running in 30 frames per second, which basically says that is well taken care of. The drivers have been updated. They have done a good job of making sure everything is on the up and up and works the way it should, so the developers know what they're doing. But let's look here in the left side of the screen. It says UNE operation toggle camera perspective. Press V to toggle camera perspective. So that's our first mission. We can go into third person view. Look at that. Hello. That's us. And we're making happy good times. Okay, so let's move on to the next mission, which is colonize, make landfall. Yeah, that's pretty simple. This is our first continent. I think we're on land, but technically they're saying it's kind of like an ocean of sand, which I would have to agree with that. So now we've made landfall. Bam. Colonize, build a furnace. So that's the first thing they want us to do is start building things. I'm going to start whacking on things right away. But yeah, we talked about the weapon. How do we access that? Well, we hit tab and you see all of this stuff comes up. Oh, we're getting attacked. Why is he not helping me? Oh, a little thing. It's a parasite. I'm going to run away because I don't... Oh, okay, so we have number 5. We press number 5 and we have the pistol. There we go. First shot, first kill. Bam. Yeah, we got alien meats. Anyways, let's go back to what we were talking about. So when you press tab, you open up this whole thing. You have inventory, which is going to be F2, building craft, which is F3, missions, which is F4, and it is blinking at me, options, skills, F5, and field guide, F1. What I want to do is click on inventory because I want to get some better weaponage going on here. So I'm going to replace number 5 with my machete. And number 1 is going to be my assault, kind of like bigger gun. Now I really want to be conservative with that right away because we don't have the ability to make more ammunition for it. So yeah, that's a thing. But I'm just going to go ahead and start collecting a couple of things just because I know that I'm going to need it from experience. And we need to find a spot for a base. Now you can see off in the distance there's a big tower and a big natural tower and another big natural tower. So there's really no right or wrong place, especially when you're first starting out. Just play the game. Don't worry about too much. There are a couple of really bad places to put your base, which I think you'll know when you get attacked by a giant worm that was a bad choice. So don't worry too much about putting your base in a specific or special place. The map is large, but it's not so large that you're going to need to be worried about that. You can see down at the bottom of my screen, when I sprint, the bar goes down. When I walk, the bar goes up. That's like a oxygen in suit level, and you definitely don't want that to get too low. So just kind of be wary of that. If you just keep running and running and running, you will eventually need to have a oxygen recovery spot, and yeah, that's kind of something that can kill you just by not paying attention. This is a space survival game, so surviving space is number 1 priority, I guess. But anyways, let's keep going. I think I'm going to head a little bit towards that giant tower. I don't know if you can hear, but his heart's beating pretty hard. Check out our natural wildlife. Let's see if we can bring up a bigger gun and zoom in on it. No, we cannot. Anyways, so there are areas. This is the Red Sea's edge, and let's go ahead and get rid of our weapon here. Better view. What? Okay, we're fine. There's another local creature just walking his way around. Now, I don't think that this game is optimized for 4K, but I think that will definitely be something that they work on in the future, hopefully. I don't know, a lot of people play in 1080p. I do a lot of the times as well. I just recently got a 4K monitor, so that's everything. But I think that I'm gonna go ahead. I wanna get this video said and done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a base set up. I think that this is a decent enough spot for a base. I'm really trying to avoid the local wildlife because they do this is a respawn type deal, and I really don't want them to start spawning around me while I'm trying to build. Anyways, so what I'm going to do here is click F3 or press F3, whatever, and start building a base. The first thing it wants me to do is build a furnace. You can see there in the left it says build furnace. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to go ahead and hit F to confirm build, and now it says hint, hold the action button, which is left mouse click for longer, and you can build it at 1%, but it's not very strong, so go ahead and build all the way. Let's get rid of that. Unlocked a new mission. Finding colonized build depository. Okay, so we might be able to do that. I'm not sure if we have enough stuff. Structures, utilities, there's the depository. We do not have enough stuff to do that. We need to make some ingots. So basically you just take the stuff that you mine, poop it in there, or you just tell it. If you hold shift, there's a control. I don't know, just hold the button down and it'll make all the stuff you have, which I don't have very much iron. But I'm going to go ahead and build one more thing. F3 works just as well. And then end the episode off with our suite. I don't know why it won't let me build this. Okay, build this. Obviously green means you can build it. Go ahead and hit F. And there you go. We have our super awesome debris hut. And that's gonna be the end of the episode, I believe. So basically, here we have everything we need to survive. We have a furnace to make stuff. We have a debris hut. We have our little friend, which I wonder if I can change his name. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I change his name? Inventory. F2. I need to remember that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the, there we go, nickname. There we go. Let's name him Jeff. So we have Jeff. We have our debris hut. We have our furnace. We have a start. And here we are, just living the life. Just wanted to say welcome to Osiris New Dawn. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and of course leave a comment to tell me if you liked the video or not. That's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.